2 minutes past the hour, and I thank you for joining this session. First of all, I'll do another thank you, but we are, as you know, at Databricks Data and AI Summit 2025. I'm excited to talk to you guys about what else but data and AI. This is a standard slide Databricks has shared. Like, I think you need to make some purchase decision based on certain things. This is only for informational purposes. There is a survey thing. Please go to your Databricks AI Summit app, fill in the survey. You get a special prize somewhere, or at least a thank you from me. With that out of the way, let's talk about our topic of the day. Who here is a data person? I have like prizes. I really have prizes for the most engaged audience. I'm not even joking. I have socks. I have special socks for the most engaged people here. All right, so let me ask again. Who here is a data person? Who wants to be a data and AI person? All of us. Let's do it. So, my name's Kuber. I'm a director of product marketing at Salesforce. I've been in data business for a very, very long time, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about today from data to action, a unified and trusted approach. Another forward-looking statement which says that don't take me seriously. But now that that's out of the way, like a genuine thank you. Like it's 5:20, you guys. A lot of you must be out of town, so you must be tired. This is like day 2 or day 3 of the conference. You're all exhausted. It's 4 p.m., so it's past my Negroni time already. But I had to do this session, so I decided to have 2. So I'm pumped for this session, definitely. So let's talk a little bit about data and analytics. As I said, I've been in this business for 15 years. I've been a data analyst. I've even been a database administrator for Oracle and for SQL. That's my claim to fame. I've been a product manager. I've been a product marketing manager, everything in the middle. I think I haven't been a solution architect that my friend Isaac here has been. But long story short, data has been a fast evolving place. We used to be like, data is important. It's great to say in your interviews, being data driven. That's a cool thing. SaaS happened 15, 20 years back, explosion of data happened, and now AI is happening. The big struggle with AI is what people expect and what it is today. Because everybody likes to see the coolest of the cool demos that you must have seen at the keynote this morning and other places. You believe AI is transformational, it's here in my pocket, will do everything for me. But the reality is not every company is there. I don't know if outside demos, most companies are really there of transformational AI. Is that fair to say? Or we've all tried some things, but some things work, some things don't work. Because the challenges, they remain. And the challenges are of many kinds. There's data silos. There's a recent survey done with our friends at MuleSoft, and 80% of people who were asked questions about data struggles said 80% of them struggle with data silos. A similar number struggle with their prioritization of data, and almost everybody says, we can't adopt AI. We love AI, we love the idea of AI, we love the demos, we want to be AI friendly, we want to cut costs, but we just can't. It's poor actionability of data, there's lack of trust. It's just not easy to be an AI company yet. But no surprises, coming from Salesforce, we at Salesforce believe we have the solution. We believe customers, they need a unified platform, a unified analytics, data, and AI platform, which will solve all your problems. Because you don't need a data platform. You don't need an AI platform. You don't need an analytics platform. You need an everything platform. That's some of the struggle we see a lot of our customers struggling with. Like, let me just ask this question. How many of you have a dedicated data platform? Raise your hand. Trust me, I have socks for interactive answers. How many of you have a data platform? A data warehouse or some sort of on-prem, cloud, a Redshift, a BigQuery, maybe a Databricks. Have you guys heard of Databricks? Yeah, some of you may have it. Great. How many of you have an analytics platform? Like a Power BI, like a Tableau, a Click, maybe somebody even uses Databricks AI BI, right? How many of you have an AI platform of choice? And I'll believe if nobody has an AI platform. Now imagine, instead of having 3 separate platforms, you have one platform which solves every problem. And that's the value of Salesforce, where it brings together everything with the power of Data Cloud, Tableau, and Agentforce into one neat package to solve all your problems. We believe to become an AI company, you need a three-step approach. You need to unify and simplify your data. You get your data to be engaging, to be acted upon. And finally, using that trusted data, you need to scale AI with the context. Thoughts, questions? I'm going to pause this for any audience questions. If not, I'll just continue. Step 1, it's about unifying and simplifying data. Let's talk about data silos. How many people here struggle with data silos? Just raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people struggle. So there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who struggle with data silos and those who lie about them. Because let's face it, everybody struggles with data silos. And I promise socks. I was not lying. Grace wins a pair of socks for her consistent answers. Congratulations, Grace. So, data silo. I'm not even joking about this, you guys. I'm a product marketeer. I built a career on this slide. I've worked for a lot of different vendors and it's been the same pitch. We're going to solve every data silo problem you have. And I've been doing this for 10 years. This is the first time in my life I'm actually confident of solving it with Data Cloud. Data Cloud is a relatively new platform from Salesforce. It helps you unlock the complete value of all the data that you have across enterprises. Now, a modern enterprise may have data in 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 different apps or databases, but we have a connector for that. If you remember the original iPhone ad, you have a problem, we have an app for that. If you have a data type, we have a connector for that. With 250 plus native connectors, Data Cloud will help you ingest data from any place. But we just don't want to do that. We also want you to help make sense of your data without moving it. We've invested in a zero ETL technology called Zero Copy, which through replication, through virtualization, will help you bring data from sources such as Databricks without physically moving it, so that you don't have to pay for storage and compute costs at two places, and your data stays secure. I'll talk a little bit more about that. But we also have ways to make sense of unstructured data. So break all your data silos, bring it all together to activate it at scale. And the connecting part is really, really, really huge. I've already talked about the 250 plus connectors. We also have the Zero Copy Partner Network. We partnered with some of the biggest data platform organizations in the world, say AWS, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Snowflake, and Databricks, because we know that's where a vast amount of data for our customers stays. And with the Zero Copy partnerships, you can bring that data from these platforms into Data Cloud, or take it out of Data Cloud into these platforms without physically moving it. So your data stays where it is, but you get the benefit of it. Can you imagine that? Finally, a party where cool kids and the emo kids and the goth kids and the jocks, all of them, and the geeks, they can all hang out because they're doing it through Zoom. It's impossible to bring them in the same room. So we're using the digital equivalent of Zoom to bring all this data together to the same party. I like to call it the data party. Now, with this is Salesforce data. Salesforce, the product that you know and love, the single biggest SaaS application the world will ever see. And imagine combining all this SaaS data with all your Databricks data, and that's how you solve the problems. Because Zero Copy will unlock all the data that you have with all the ease of Zero Copy. Within minutes, you can get started with Databricks data inside Data Cloud or your Salesforce data inside Databricks, so that you can take the benefit of your data by bringing it all together. Without bringing this data together, you can't solve the data puzzles that you have. Now, I'll do a very high level on how this works. And if this architecture is complex, I do have to say sometimes these things make my brain run out of memory as well. But I'll oversimplify this. You may have data. How many here are really Databricks customers? Let's just raise hand. I'm just assuming 90% are. You have data in Databricks. You can ingest this in a normal way, but we also have this technology called Zero Copy, two different ways. Query federation or file federation. Query federation works with JDBC. File federation is table scans. And we bring this data into an external data lake object matched to our data cloud. So you don't have to move this data physically. You just take a snapshot of your customer account data and bring it to Data Cloud, and you can do anything with the data inside Salesforce activated. Like a classic example, imagine you are running your customer service calls from Salesforce, but you need a certain amount of marketing data which lies in Databricks, and you need to join those customer accounts, service account with the marketing data from Databricks. You can do that with ease. Literally in minutes, you can bring together this data and act upon it. And you don't even have to do that just on one way. You can then what we call data sharing, because all this Data Cloud data lives in Iceberg table, you can take it back into Databricks in the same ease of use. So we want to respect your investments. We want to meet you where you are and help you scale your business, maximize the value of your data with the power of zero copy. So before I go forward, just want to remind you, Databricks, Salesforce, best friends for life. So this slide actually brings together the options that we have in a neat, simple way. We also throw in different versions of Databricks that you can use. Today, we only support Databricks on AWS and Azure. We are working with Databricks team to work on Databricks on GCP as well. But basic native connectors always available. So if you just want to quickly go and say, put in your credentials, pull in data from Databricks, always available. But we have Data Federation, which has two flavors. Query Federation to run live queries on your data on Databricks, or File Federation to access external data within Databricks using Iceberg format. And then we have the same version of it, data sharing, which is only File Federation. Both of these things are in beta right now. We've announced this beta within last few weeks, but it's available for all customers easily. You don't have to sign up to a program. This is available live, and large enterprises are already doing this at scale as we speak. With zero copy, you make sense of all the Databricks data, bring it with Salesforce data, and get the party started. So once you have all your data together, what do you do with it? You try to make it something that people can engage with, so that you can go from very slow decision making to actioning agentic AI. With the power of Data Cloud, you can harmonize your data into a 360-degree view of every customer. So we offer data prep and data transformation, a unified data model so that every customer entity is aligned to a single unified model. We have a semantic layer which will bring in data from Databricks, aligns with all publicly available semantic models, and have a single view, single trusted catalog view of all your data. And the very important thing of identity resolution. If I think about this in dating world, you have to do sometimes to align identities, you have to be like Tinder, left, right, left, right. Sometimes identity resolution happens, sometimes it does not happen. With Data Cloud, with guarantee, it's like having a personal matchmaker which will work with you for IDR and will guarantee bringing together all the data from different sources to a single view. Create your customer 360 view. And once you've created that data view, bringing your data from lakes and the warehouses, that's the time to activate. With Salesforce application, you can activate this data inside Salesforce, do analytics, or export it to any third-party application, be a Dynamics, be a Adobe, be a Marketo, be a Google Analytics, so that this data which has been harmonized can be activated at scale with ease. And not just stop there. Tableau, which is also a part of Data Cloud family now, with the next generation of Tableau, called Tableau Next for Ease, we have agentic analytics that deliver actionable insights anywhere that happens. Tableau Next helps power accurate, context-aware AI with a unified business logic from a unified universal semantic layer. It will help you create, share, and you use these analytic assets seamlessly across your platform. You don't have to limit yourself to a dashboard or visualizations alone. With an API, you can now insert Tableau Next visualizations anywhere that you work. So your data travels with you. You don't have to go and search for this into a traditional Tableau dashboard. And that's not the only point of autonomous actions. When your data is trusted, it's clean, you brought it all together into a unified metadata framework, you can run it across different Salesforce applications. In Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud, but you also empower agents and other agentic AIs across different organizations to power it. And that takes me to the last part of my conversation about scaling AI with context. So far, we've done two things. We brought all data from all different places together. We've harmonized it so that you can easily make sense of it. It's not disparate. It is a unified, trusted view with standardized cataloging, standardized metadata. Now, let's power AI with it. Because the number one problem that we've heard about AI is we can't trust it. AI gets stuck. It's unreliable results. It's only available to limited number of people. When your data is trusted, your AI will be trusted as well. To build a trusted AI solution, what you truly need is a trusted data platform. And this is where Salesforce comes in. I'm going to repeat myself. Bring all your data, structured or unstructured, and then leverage our technology for augmenting these prompts for agentic AIs with Agentforce. I haven't introduced Agentforce so far. It's a new framework. It's a feature within all Salesforce applications that helps you build your own agents, your own AI agents, leveraging the LLM of your choice to do business anywhere on the web or your internal systems. With the power of Agentforce, you can bring this clean, trusted data, combine it with any LLM of your choice, from Meta, from OpenAI, from Google, or anyone else, and then create new AI agents by bringing the power of trusted data with industry-leading LLMs. I'll do an oversimplification of how this works. Now imagine you have a chat agent and they get a question. When they get a question, only with Salesforce, your data, which lives already in Salesforce, is given alongside that prompt so that it can enhance that prompt. Data retrievers will add the context to that prompt. I'm going to make up something on the fly. Imagine me asking a JCrew agent, when are my swimming trunks arriving? Because I'm logged in, they know who I am. They can use that context quickly to look at the Salesforce database about where are Kuber's trunks, where is UPS drop them, when will they arrive. So by combining that proprietary data from your company's proprietary data with the prompt, they can enhance the prompt and send that enhanced prompt to LLM. That the prompt will not say, when is this delivery arriving? When is this delivery arriving for profile number 1234? And this is the detail. So you're empowering the LLM to with very personalized data to give a more accurate answer very, very quickly. So every time you're giving your LLM context to a question, they're going to give you a better answer. And that is only possible when your data is clean, it's structured, and it's not siloed. And we've seen customers do this at scale in a large way. So I'm reaching the end of my presentation, but I'm going to spend now 10 odd minutes talking about 3 of our customers who are using all these products: Data Cloud, Tableau, Agentforce at scale. And I'll talk about the struggles that they had and how we've solved them. First customer, Formula One. Everybody's heard of them, right? One of the most popular sports in the world. Also, interestingly, I did not know this, only major sport which is owned by a person. So Formula One is a company owned by an entity. Like football is not owned by somebody, or no other sport is owned by someone. Formula One is owned by a company. They are a big customer for us. Formula One had a big challenge. They are a global company. Almost every continent has huge fans of Formula One. They have 500 million registered fans. Now, every fan has different level of interest, different kinds of engagement points, different kind of devices, different kind of touch points. Some are service customers, some are sales customers, some are marketing customers, some are all three, some are only social media customers. In the end, they're all customers. They have data on 500 million people. They're coming from all kinds of social media, from customer service, from sales, from marketing touchpoint, from their sponsors. They bring all of this together into Data Cloud. Can you imagine the amount of data that comes in? And they use this data to create personalized experiences, because just the fact that Formula One works in more than 100 different nations, they have to personalize those experiences for those customers based on the country's context, based on the country's experiences, based on the languages that they prefer, and they have to do it in near real time. if they have to do updates like a team particularly won or a team particularly disqualified, do some social media analysis of that or send even a tweet about it, they have to be very thoughtful about what's happening in each country. And they do all their marketing personalization leveraging the power of Data Cloud. Imagine that scale. Very interesting problem for us to solve. The next one is Williams-Sonoma. Not as many customers as Formula One, but a different kind of challenge. Williams-Sonoma, for those who are not from US, it's a pretty big furniture retailer here. Their model is having multi-brand approach. So they don't just have one brand, they have lots of different brands. Restoration Hardware, they have West Elm, they have some other few brands in the middle. And they had to balance their customers' experiences cross-brand, but solve it in such a way that everybody has a great experience. Their personalization journey begins again with Data Cloud by bringing in all the data across sales, service, marketing into Data Cloud, and then deploying it for 21 million of their subscribers and personalizing all those experiences as the customers use it. My final one, but this is one of the biggest use cases we've seen for agentic AI and for Data Cloud so far, is Wyndham. Again, a massive global company. They're a big hotel chain. I want to say the fourth largest hotel chain in the world. And all of their customer, what's the right word for it? Customer reservation data lives in, all of their customer reservation data lives inside Data Cloud. And Wyndham's challenge was amazing. In today's world, in the hospitality world, there's like 100 different ways of booking a hotel. Like if you guys have recently booked a hotel, within the US, there's 10 different websites you can go to, the bookings and the kayaks and the Expedias, but think of that for every country. Because Wyndham is a global company, there's a number of places they have to work alongside the same time to get that booking data. And if a customer is able to book from booking.com, if they have a Wyndham account, their experience has to be personalized based on what their Wyndham account says. So doing that personalization, making sure every time they have a great experience in real time, huge amounts of data, real-time data processing, always delivering amazing customer experience. That's the power of Wyndham. So Formula One, Williams-Sonoma, Wyndham, 3 examples, but I can actually spend a lot of time doing 25, 30 more examples of different companies who are transforming their data platforms with the power of Data Cloud, Agentforce, and Tableau. I don't know if any of you are customers of any of these products. I'm going to assume maybe or maybe not, but there's different ways to get started. Databricks, we are really, really proud to say Databricks is one of our closest partners today. We do a lot of work with Databricks. No exaggeration, we have hundreds of shared customers with Databricks. All of them super happy customers. We have motivated teams to make sure all our shared customers have a great positive outcome. We have a big booth on the conference floor. If you haven't been there, do join us. We have lots of different experiences and incredible swag, lots of mugs, lots of socks for you to win there at our booth. But I do encourage you to join us at the booth or go to our website to learn more. But this is the end of my presentation. Thank you again for joining me. I know it's late in the day. Happy to answer any questions. If not, thank you for joining me.